Hi guys, and welcome to the course on GenAI security. Let's get started. So first and foremost, let's talk about the risks that GenAI brings to the enterprise and what you need to know. So what is GenAI? Let's just start there. So it's things like ChatGPT, Copilot, Gemini. These are tools that are rapidly being adopted by organizations for not only search, but advanced analytics and deep research. So everyone uses it a little bit differently, but there's a ton of data flowing to these tools. Why is it a security concern? Users can paste or upload sensitive document. They can take documents directly and put them into these tools. Often personal accounts, often their shadow accounts being used. It's very, very powerful, but also can be risky. And a lot of organizations aren't sure quite how to manage it and how to toe the line between allowing the production of images to exist without being overly risky. And so what are those top three kind of categories? Data leakage, so unintentional sharing of regulated data. Shadow AI, so tools being used that you don't know how to manage or that aren't being leveraged that are leveraged in enterprise that aren't being managed by IT. And then compliance violations. So how does Cato secure it? We do app control, DLP, and CASB to be able to visualize, monitor, and then block. With our powerful TLS decryption engine, we can look and see how you're leveraging ChatGPT and then block specific files and screenshots so that you can allow the use of those tools in a secure fashion. And throughout this course, I'm going to give you examples of how to do that with your Cato network setup. So let's get started. First and foremost, just a brief introduction to the GenAI dashboard directly in Cato. So here, if you go into security and GenAI apps, here is the GenAI dashboard. This is your first place to start for all things GenAI. It's going to show you all the apps that are being used, the classifications. You can classify sanctioned and unsanctioned apps if you want to, the types of apps per category that are being used, the top GenAI applications. So a lot of OpenAI, ChatGPT, Grammarly, what you've allowed, what's been blocked, and what's in monitor status. So throughout this course, we'll show you through our data and control rules of how to block and monitor transactions to these generative AI applications. So what users are using it? So we're tying zero trust with the access to GenAI. So I can see my Cato Labs user has done about 35 megabytes, 2 applications over time. And what's that application? ChatGPT. And here's the violations. He's credit card, finance. So I've set up data profiles, and this Cato Labs user has violated. And here's the types of profiles. You can set these up for whatever you want: healthcare data, credit card data, custom data. Because we decrypt all those packets, we can look inside those payloads and then fire when we see, all right, boom, we see credit cards, financial, PAI, whatever you want to look for. Not only in actual spreadsheets and files, but also screenshots. We have OCR enabled, and I'll show you that throughout this course. So what is this? Who's sharing the sensitive data? Cato Labs. We're blocking it. Here's those policy violations. And here's the actual files that are being uploaded. So you have an understanding of what are people sending to GenAI, what do those look like, and what users are sending those. So we're going to explore all that throughout this course. So join me as we discover how Cato can help you monitor, optimize, and secure GenAI apps in your Cato environment. Thanks so much.